Hey guys, I was just talking to my son's aunt, and I was like, it was funny because somebody had called me last year and said, somebody made a video against Corey Haim saying he was a Satanist and all this. I was really furious. She knew that I had lived with Corey not not long before he died, and I knew his mom, and she's wonderful, and she loved him, lived for him, and it was complete nonsense that he's some Satanist. And so I talked to the person that made it, and I was like, "Have you met Corey? Have you ever worked in the entertainment industry? You ever done a movie? Have you ever been to Hollywood? Do you know people personally?" Nope. He's the one perpetuating this garbage. And where did he learn it from? Another person that's never worked in the entertainment industry or lived in Hollywood or known a celebrity. Why would you say all? And then yesterday, some woman said, "Why don't you go make?" Sorry. Why don't you go make some more satanic hand signals? Because everybody in Hollywood is a Satanist and sacrifices babies and eats them. This is insanity. Is there witchcraft all over the world? Yeah, it happens. But come on, people. Use some discernment here. God is still on the throne. He still has people that are talented and work in the industry. Not everybody's a Satanist. I mean, that is just... But what's funny to me, and I'm going to give you this verse in Proverbs that I'm going to apply to it, is that they're perpetuating lies, gossip, basically. And they don't bother to ask the person if it's true or know them personally. They'll just hear a ridiculous rumor. Then you find out the source of the rumor also doesn't know the person the rumor is about. So they're just perpetuating it. And like my son's aunt said, it's like the telephone game. It just gets worse and worse. It'll just grow bigger and bigger with the urban legend. I don't deny there's occult stuff. I don't deny crazy stuff happens, but this is just horrible. You're forgetting these are people, and they have, his poor mom is alive, and she doesn't want to hear that stuff, but she loved her son. She lived for him. It made me so angry, because when I went back to the source, he hadn't worked and done anything in it either. He was just listening to nonsense rumors that have no basis in reality at all. So, there's some wicked things that go on in Hollywood. Not everybody's sacrificing and eating babies. Come on. That is just craziness. Can we just get out of fear? Perfect love casts out fear. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places. I know it happens, but come on. If you don't know something personally, you might not want to gossip about them. If you don't know that person and they have a family and they're a real person, just because they're an actor, they're just a person doing their job. I don't boast in my career. I wasn't nothing big anyway, but it's just what I did for a living, and people just happen to see what I do for a living. That's it. And so they forget they're human beings, and it's crazy. And so I wanted to, and there'll be people who say, see, she's in on it. She's trying to deny that they're Satanists and they worship Satan and kill babies. All right. First, let me give you this here. Proverbs 6:16. Plus, there's plenty of, I'm sure, Satanists in other areas of the world's economy. I'm sure there's doctors out there and politicians and all kinds of people that do it. All right. These 6 things, this is Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination to him. You want to hear what the 7th one is? Is sowing discord among brethren. That's what it is. It's gossiping, causing trouble, backbiting, and getting in there and causing division. It's ugly. And it's so funny how they can point. What did Jesus say? Hypocritical judgment. Take that speck out of the other guy's eye once the plank is out of yours. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. They can spot that. If you spot it, you got it. A lot of times they say if you're quick to point the finger at somebody, it's because you got the same sin. All right? A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. All right? Remember I said before, to the pure, all things are pure. But to the defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. We're going to look for Satan under every rock. And even instead, my son's aunt and I were talking, we see God in everything. Like, even in secular movies, we're like, that's God right there. See how God would have worked? See how that we see him everywhere. But they see Satan everywhere. The conscience is defiled. Now, we should be aware of our enemy and have a healthy respect, but not reverence and think that he's omnipresent. He's not. God is. God's omniscient and omnipresent. He is everywhere and wonderful. And he is still on the throne. Perfect love casts out fear, man. Fear has torment. It's not of God. A heart that devises wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift to running to mischief. Okay? A false witness that speaketh lies. See, these are things the Lord hates. And yea, 7 are an abomination to him. False witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Do you see how that kind of thing is? When you're speaking about specific people, remember they're human beings. Don't just perpetuate a lie. Would you do that about your next door neighbor? You don't know him, never met him, and you're going to go tell all the rest of your neighbors because somebody you don't know that also doesn't know them told you that they're sacrificing babies. Would you go spreading that rumor? Of course not. And you shouldn't do it about these people because they're human beings, okay? Please remember that. So, he hates a false witness that speaketh lies and the abomination of sowing discord among brethren. I wanted to point that out because it's crazy. And that's an extreme example of it. But can we, this is crazy to me. It really, really is. Remember their people. And if you don't know, don't spread that gossip. There's an old rabbinical tale about a man spreading false witness about his neighbor. And he said, I lied. I told everybody lies about him. And I want to fix it. I mean, what can I do? I feel bad that I did this out of spite and jealousy of him. So how can I fix this? And the rabbi said, take a pillow, go out into the desert, open it up, and let all the feathers out. And he said, okay, now what? Now go gather them all and put them back in. You see, you can't undo it. You can never undo it. When you spread lies about people, let's just use this in a personal way. When you spread lies about people you don't know, or even those you do know, God hates it. He hates a false witness and feet that are quick to mischief and sowing discord among brethren. He hates it. It's an abomination. Okay? So you're pointing sin out in others and doing that yourself. You know? I always tell people are not aware of how much they fall short. They can always see what somebody else is doing. But again, if you spot it, you got it maybe. You know, if you're always looking for that thing in someone. All right, you guys. God bless.